What happens when millions of people want the same product, but there simply isn't enough? I'm your news anchor, Grayson Vasquez, reporting from IB Economics Channel 67. And today, we are taking a look at the Pokemon trading card game. This economic story will show us scarcity and other situations revolving around this particular item. Let's take a look. Our first economic term we will be discussing today is scarcity. According to the Merriam-Webster, the term scarcity is defined as the quality or state of being scarce.
Pokemon cards show scarcity because there aren't always enough products available for everyone who wants them. When a popular product comes out, many people may try to buy it at the same time. This can cause the product to sell out quickly.
Our next term we will be discussing here in the segment is choice.
People have limited money, so they have to make choices about what they buy. A Pokemon fan might have to choose between buying one expensive product, buying several cheaper products, or saving their money for another release.
The limited availability and different prices of Pokemon products can make these choices even more important. Our next term we will be discussing is ethics.
Pokemon needs to use its resources wisely when making and delivering cards. This includes using factories, materials, and transportation. If Pokemon uses these resources efficiently, it can produce more cards and get them to stores faster.
With demand remaining high, producing and distributing cards efficiently becomes really important. Our next term is equity, which is the state of being fair.
Because equity is about fairness, this is not in the case of Pokemon products. Some people may be able to buy a product at its normal price, while others may miss out and have to pay more from a reseller.
When something popular, like Pokemon cards, explode in popularity, many individuals are forced to buy from resellers who resell their products from Pokemon for further profit. Our next term is economic well-being.
When Pokemon products become more expensive, people may have to spend more of their money to buy them. This means they have less money available for other things they want or need.
Therefore, changes in the Pokemon market can affect consumers' economic well-being. Our next term is quite irrelevant but also important to our world.
Sustainability. Pokemon produces a large number of physical cards, which requires materials and other resources. As the company produces more cards to meet the demand, it needs to think about how these resources are being used.
Change is our next term, and there has certainly been a lot of that.
Because demand has increased, Pokemon has been considering increasing the production of cards. Take a look. According to PokeBeach, a website that contains information about any trading card game, especially Pokemon, they state, Pokemon trading card game printed 10 billion cards in 2025 as overwhelming demand outpaced production capacity.
The Pokemon card market also changes, affecting price and product availability. According to the Merriam-Webster, the term interdependence is defined as, which is our next term.
Many different groups are needed to get Pokemon cards to customers. Pokemon works with manufacturers, distributors, and stores to produce and sell these cards.
If one part of the situation is not doing so well, then Pokemon will be forced to have a terrible accessibility to its cards for customers. Personally, intervention can mean a lot of things in this situation.
Whether that being resellers or other markets out there, Pokemon has to take action of this. The high demand that people have for these cards is not meeting with Pokemon supply. Therefore, Pokemon should continue on in increasing manufacturing production in order to meet their customers' happiness.
Overall, the Pokemon trading card game is a great example of how economics can be seen in everyday life. I'm Grayson, reporting from